I want to prove to you what Joy Monism is like. All right. So this is the simplest way to explain it. Is science has proven that everything is made of bits. Right. That's the smallest thing you can do is a quantum bit. But that's just the raw data. That's just the mechanism of the universe. There's no why about that. It's chaotic and random. And so how those are organizes into a meaningful why. And we all know that why is greater than how. It's like understanding a steam engine versus why a train would exist, because people live life and they need to do things, right? So how I can prove this to you is think of like the worst thing that's ever happened to you, right? And so for me, that would be being raped and molested by my dad as a baby. So I know what zero joy feels like, and it's just like how there's no dark particle, there's no cold particle, there's no ignorance particle, there's only light, heat, and information, or photons, phonons, and bits. There's no misery particle, there's only joy particle, right? And so for me, zero joy is being raped by my dad. That is what zero joy feels like. And zero joy means there's no reality to it. Because if there's only one particle, the joyticle, all information only exists to serve joy. Because joy is the greatest why, right? So everything else is just a means to joy. So joy is the only thing that exists truly. And if you feel miserable, you have zero joy, then there's zero reality to that experience, right? Because like when I think about my worst memory, it feels like hopelessness and betrayal and feeling like doomed or fucked. All these things are zero joy. That's what unreality feels like. That's what no joy feels like. And you can do the same thing for you. What is the worst thing you can imagine? That's what non-reality feels like. So what's the opposite of that? That's when you are shining and you're alive and you're loving people and feeling healthy and feeling good. That's what truth and reality feels like. So remember, joy is the greatest why, and everything else is a means, and everything is a servant to the master joy. Joy is the ultimate master because it's the ultimate why. It's the ultimate meaning. There's other words people can use. I'm not trying to like pigeonhole you. It could be fulfillment or happiness, whatever. But you get the point. There's only positive substances in the universe. And when you feel joy, that's true. And when you feel miserable, there's no reality to that. Misery cannot exist ontologically. It's just an absence of reality. And so it's not true. There's no reality there.